Hello, my name is Amy Sturkey. I am a pediatric physical therapist, and I have questions about handicap accessible vans. So on this video, we're going to talk about all the different ways to access a van. We've talked about front versus rear versus side, but now I want to talk about the different ways to entry. So there are 4 different ways that I can think of. One is the rollout from the floor. You want to show me this one?
Absolutely. So this is a manual in-floor.
So those can be power or manual.
Correct.
All right. And they're always underneath the floor.
Correct.
Okay.
The in-floors are always under the floor.
All right. All right, Sebastian, could you do us a favor and go in there? Oh, Sebastian, are you going? Oh, my stars.
Does the angle seem easier going up?
Yeah. Okay, and this one is the fold out, and you said this is a power one, but you can get this manual as well.
Correct.
All right, let's see it. Oh, wow. I think it's got caught on the rug before. It wouldn't do that if it worked for the carpet. All right, so this is the fold out one.
Correct.
All right, and those are the 2 main ways of getting into the interior. There's one
From
more.
the side entrance.
From the side. Yeah.
Correct.
All right. Sebastian, could you come out, please? What? Okay, Mark, what is this one?
So these are interior lifts, and they are weight specific up to about 400 pounds.
400 pounds.
Where they would pick up the chair, not with a
I-
child or a person in the chair.
So you put it into the back of the vehicle,
Correct.
and it's got an arm that swings out.
It swings out. They can kind of set it
And
on
they
the
put
curb.
the wheelchair underneath it,
Correct.
and then they hook it up,
They hook it up.
and then it lifts up,
Lifts it up in the air, and then they just swing it back in,
and then they swing this arm, and then that's how they put him into the.
and then it lives in the back. And
But the kid is not in it?
never ever would you lift them. No, don't lift it up with someone in it.
All right,
Get them
so
in the car first, and then we'll secure the chair in the back.
so this is a very cheap way to get the wheelchair, even a power wheelchair, into the van.
Absolutely. Price points are a lot better than a convergent van, but
And this just has to be screwed down to the frame somehow very securely because it's lifting something pretty heavy.
correct, which is something that we do here, and it's step by step to make sure.
So the positives are it's cheap,
Right?
limited modifications to your vehicle,
Correct.
but you have to lift up the client or your child and put them in the vehicle separate.
Correct. So it's usually affixed for X amount of time until mom or the caregiver or whoever is struggling to get the child into the vehicle. Then it's time to look for a wheelchair access vehicle at that point.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the last way that I've seen some of my clients get out of the van is they have a captain's chair. So this is the chair that's not the driver, but the front passenger. And that chair will pick up and come out of the vehicle amazingly down to the floor for my client to transfer to it. And then with the client in the chair, that chair then comes back up and goes to the front of the vehicle. Now that's not what this is.
No, this is a little bit different. This is a 6-way transfer seat. This is still for someone that's transferring from the chair to this seat, but not outside the vehicle. So this is an interior application where the seat goes way back and then can turn to the right to face sideways, where it's an easy transition from the chair and then turn back forward and move forward. What you're talking about can be used in either the driver or the passenger position, sometimes even in the
Oh, it could be on the driver's side
the
too.
mid-shift, in a regular van or a Tahoe sometimes. Again, we always got to check, not all vehicles work, but they can put those seats, a turning Evo seat, that goes outside the vehicle, like you were talking about.
Whoa. Okay.
Usually about 350 pounds. They may go heavier. I don't know, but I know about 350 is about max that they can lift up.
Okay, so that's yet another option. So that the family doesn't have to lift them up into the vehicle, but then they're still going to have to get their wheelchair, fold it up and put it in the vehicle.
Right. They're going to need a rear, they're going to need a lift or either exterior or interior lift to hold the chair still.
All right, well, those are a good review of the different ways that someone can get their child or the client into the vehicle. I appreciate you going through all this with me.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
If you liked this video and would like to be notified by email when the next video comes out, click the subscribe button here and click the golden bell icon and ensure notifications are enabled on your account.